Earlington. Woohoo! Good morning, and welcome
Morning.
to Tea Time, where we have and we discuss everything every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I want to thank you for joining us, and look who's next to me. This is Miss Fallon, and she is our guest today. In our area, she's well known for what she does, but she's here today to tell you about what she is going to present to us. Now, my name is Dr. Tonie Anderson Steele, and I'm the host for today, but she has the floor. She absolutely has the floor. And so we're going to listen and pay attention and just appreciate her for joining us this morning as she share all of the great news with us about her. I don't want to say it, so I'm going to let her introduce. So it's on you, Miss Fallon.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for watching Tea Time with Dr. Tony. I appreciate you having me on
You're welcome. You're welcome.
today. I'm excited, so excited about upcoming things that Soulful Movement
You're breaking up. If you can
has
control that a little bit, you're
going on.
breaking up and we can't hear all of your words.
Um,
You're frozen now.
I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if it's
Yeah, we hear you now. We hear
delayed,
you,
but
but
I'm
the
so
words are
excited
breaking up
about
if you are
the
able to control.
upcoming things that Soulful Movement has coming up. We have so many different things that we're doing. Um, we have the
We can't hear
Pensacola
you.
State College.
We 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 can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're frozen. So, until she comes back, I don't. I really didn't want to
Can you hear
take
me?
anything away from her. Yeah, we hear you now.
Can you hear me better?
Your picture is frozen.
Oh Lord, it
Okay.
was working for.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Let's try it again.
Okay, let's just check. Let me check my mic, and I wanted to be a delay. There we go. Make sure it's on there
Okay.
strong because I don't want them to mess up. Because we've got so many big events. I don't want people to miss anything.
That's to miss any of that
So let me
information.
go.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So
We're
I'm
waiting.
sorry. Can y'all hear me?
We hear you now.
Is it a delay
And your
still?
face is frozen, though. Yes, it is. You're frozen. So I know, but okay. Well, you see, we have some technical difficulties. And as in life, we run into stumbling blocks, but we don't ever let them stop us. We're not supposed to let them stop us. We're supposed to go around them or just bust straight through them. Because we have to build strength and to do all the other things that we want to do. And if you don't attempt to to jump over the hurdle, bust it down and just go straight through, or even go around it. How about some of us that are exercise and are athletic, that we can just jump over it? How about that? And so we'll wait patiently for her to return. And I could say a few things about what she represents and who she represents, but I really don't want to take away from what she wants to say today. So I'll just generally talk to you about things. We are in the 41st day of our Black History, which, there's 365 days in a year, right? Excuse me. And February is not enough time to cover all of our history from the beginning of time. So we're in the 41st day of celebrating our history, and it should be where we celebrate it every day. So we have 300 and some odd many days to go from this point on. Sorry, my voice is so raspy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But we are here. Look like she's aiming to come back right now. And so I continue to just talk with you about any and everything, I'm happy to be able to put on this garment and, cover my head and put on my little earrings, my little jewelry to match things, and to just recognize my ancestors, because we are truly standing on their shoulders. If it had not been for them, we wouldn't be in a better place than what they were in. Now, times are still tough, and we still have to be alert. We have to stay woke. We have to we have to mentor to those we know need mentoring too. We have to put forth our best foot so that someone else behind us who's holding our right hand and in charge of this universe can do more. And I'm just holding up your place until you're ready. If you're ready, your picture's kind of blurry, but we have to do all that we can to support one another, mentor to one another, and to go forward doing everything that we know needs to be done and undone. How about that one? Things that need to be undone and done. And so, we're living a life here, and we are among the living, and so we should do what the living is supposed to do. Human beings seem to fail a lot because of their just messages coming up. Sorry for the distraction. Because they're just not paying attention to what everything that's going on. So we need to pay more attention and listen carefully. And when we don't like certain things, we should surely voice our opinions about what's going on. We should surely get together and do more than what we're doing now. What we're doing right now is not enough. It's not enough. We've got to do better. We've got to think clearer, and we've got to move better and faster. So we need to come together, hold hands, put our brain power together, activate the things that are in our DNA so that we can move forward and do all that we're supposed to do. I mean, there are gifts, there are people, including me. I might have some unactivated gift, but I tell you what, I be working and using my energy to the best of my ability to activate what's in my DNA, just like our fingerprints are all individualized, our DNA has some character from the beginning of our heritage. And we have a wonderful heritage contrary to popular belief. So we have to just be strong and of good courage and of good character and not fear anything. Just use our love and our sound mind to get things done. It happens all the time. So we are all about loving one another. That's what we should be, in the business of loving one another. Even those who get on your last nerves. Even those who get on your last nerve, you should not hate at all. You can minimize the space, You can maximize the space between people, relatives, and all, coworkers, whatever the case may be, that's real trying and just don't seem to learn from their mistakes. So that they can do better. Sometimes there's a situation where someone will say, "Hey, I'm leaving this job because it's so toxic," and they'll get a new job, and guess what they do? they'll come and be just as toxic as well in the new position. So I don't know if they were telling the truth. Good morning, Reverend Davis. So I'm not sure if they're telling the truth. They said they were in a position at another job that was toxic, right? And then they come to the new job and they're just as toxic. You shouldn't do that. Try to do the best that you possibly can wherever you go. Your name is your legacy. When you're buried in the ground or burnt up, your name still lives on, and people are going to remember you for how you were or were not. So let's give everyone pleasant memories, and so that we can share those memories and have time to just bask in glory, not be all tied up and tangled up into stuff that we should not be. It's easy to get into trouble. So why don't you try avoiding trouble? You know, it is really easy to get into trouble and we not go forth because we're dealing with the wrong people. You want to have people in your circle that are for you, not against you. And so I need for you all to understand that you have choices. As we are in Sabbath day today, you have choices. And as we go into Sunday tomorrow, into the evening today, into the night, we have choices. Make good choices. Select good choices. Weigh your options. And if your options, when I was younger, we were taught, and I'm pretty sure it's still being done. You take a piece of paper. Let's see if Fallon is ready. How's it?
Is it better? I don't know
Oh,
what happened.
yes, girl.
Oh, I
It
had to
sure
start
is.
everything over again. Like, I do not know
Okay.
what
Well,
happened. I
I was
apologize.
just holding down the fort until you came back, so I'm glad you're back.
Let
But
me
y'all,
quick.
we have to make better choices all the time. And if you don't know what decision to make, there's someone that's controlling this universe that can help you make that decision. You just have to reach out for help. Okay? Go ahead, baby.
All right, I'm so sorry.
You're
Let
good.
me
You're
talk
good.
fast in case it decides to decline with the
Okay.
weather and everything. All right,
Okay.
but I want to just tell y'all about a few things that we have going on coming up with Soulful Movement. As you guys know, we have had a wonderful opportunity to be able to team up with Pensacola State College with our upcoming Women's Month celebration. I call it a celebrations concert. It's March 9th, and it's going to be just celebrating Black women, celebrating women of culture, and also do traditional songs and hymns. So that's going to be exciting. I cannot wait for that. We're trying to piece everything together now with everything that we have going up with Black History Month and all of that.
Right.
But we're excited about what's ahead. Right now, we currently only have 7 dancers. I'm not really expanding the program because all of the dancers I currently have right now, they know me, they know what's expected. But I just had a new dancer join. I always say I'm not expanding, but if they come in, I put them somewhere. So don't listen to me.
You soft to you. But we appreciate you mentoring to them in their minds, giving them something constructive to do. And boy, they know how to sway that body. You taught them well. I've watched them perform, for years now. And they
Uh-huh.
really, Soulful Movement really got it packed. I mean, you're going to go bigger. They're, bigger and bigger and bigger. And so what we need to do is just continue to encourage them and just, ooh, you just do good choreography with them. I'm just telling you, it's wonderful. So, as we head towards Women's History Month, which is, of course, in March, what have you have done? Where are the girls going to be dancing, or where's the troop going to be dancing prior to Women's History Month? And
We
you
are.
can tell us some of those special places that you've already been to.
Well, we just had a Fort Walton concert that was really really good. We had our Power Hour. We also praised dance, so we had our Power Hour concert in Fort Walton. It was packed. The kids were just elated about how they were received in Fort Walton.
Wonderful.
And it was at Greg's Chapel, which is also a historical. They have a historical life center over there. There, the pastor's uncle was someone that fought civil rights in Fort Walton, so they preserved that I guess they had like a gymnasium that was the only black gymnasium there, and they were trying to demolish it. But now the church is taking it over, so it's a historical site.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody came out for the concert. The kids feel like celebrities because everybody was there, you know.
They are
So,
celebrities. And they belong to Pensacola. How about that? They belong to us. That's a great film. And so
mhm.
then didn't you or are you going to Atlanta in June, I believe?
Yes, yes, we
Okay.
are.
Tell us
We're
about that.
That is gonna be for our the number one gospel competition with Donald Lawrence. That is called "How Sweet the Sound." It started out with just like a chorus, like a choir sing off type thing. That they
Mm-hmm.
started out. Now they've introduced praise dance, and I think about four years ago they started doing that. And
Mm-hmm.
they have one in the UK and they have one in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing the UK, I mean the United States. Well, I would say UK one day, but we're
Oh,
doing
well,
the
you can
United States
think
version.
big, think big.
But yes, the one in the United States is going to be in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be June 1st. It's going to be pre-recorded, all of that stuff, but it's actually like ticketed. They'll have gospel celebrities there that'll be
Uh-huh.
on the on the judge panel. So it's going to
Okay.
be people that we dance to will actually see them. So it'll be exciting. But yeah, this is a huge event. I submitted the video, just trying to see if we can get just to see because it would be my first time. But I did in October, and they just contacted us in January about this,
Oh, how sweet
so
is
it's
that?
exciting.
That's sweet. I
It's
know you're
exciting.
proud. Now, how long has Soulful Movement been dancing? And
Uh,
where did the concept come from? Soulful
oh,
Movement. Where did the title come from? Tell us the background.
oh well, I kind of came up with it alongside of my husband too, because I started praise dancing at the church. I really want to do something community based.
Mm-hmm.
So the community based aspect of soulful movement, the name just came up with, I guess, soulful and movement. I come up with things all the time,
Well, that's
Dr.
a great
Tonie.
name.
Like I really do. My mind never quits. I just come up with stuff. Everybody says I could be a CEO or a multi-million-dollar marketing person because the way my mind
Absolutely.
goes,
Yeah,
I
you
just
have a
like,
gift.
oh
Claim it and
yeah.
use it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you're using it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find something that, and I really don't know where it came from. I was trying to find something that would express what we do just by the name.
Mm-hmm.
So, Soulful
I think it's
Movement.
a good name. So, how long
It,
have y'all been dancing together?
um, 2017 is when I started it.
Mm-hmm.
I started back in 1995 with my own church group, and then at Sixth Avenue Baptist Church, and then we had a community-based group within the church. But then it
Mm-hmm.
started to grow a little bit bigger than what the church aspect. We started dancing all over. You know, MJJ used to dance at Pittsburgh State College before Soul Movement did, and then we needed something community-based to try to get everybody involved. You know, all
Yes, indeed.
kids, not just
Yeah.
the ones that attend the church. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how we started in 2017. Um, and I started with almost 40 girls. It was really, really big, but smaller kids. And when COVID started, when COVID
Yes.
happened, I had to stop, and I
Yes.
restarted again 2021.
Great, great. Well,
Hmm.
you've done exceptional work with them, and they surely know who's boss. I've seen them with you, and you didn't know I knew that, did you? And they
Well,
jumped
they,
to
you
the
know, because they're teenagers, you gotta put down the law because they'll go. I have to say,
Oh
go
yeah,
and rogue.
yeah.
They'll go
Well,
rogue.
yeah. Believe it or not, they really prefer to have structure in their life.
They really
Uh,
do. Yeah, yeah.
like the structure. And I wish we adults could understand that they don't want to just be our friends. They really want someone to mentor to them and
Absolutely.
give them direction. It's very important. And, you're building them skills of patience. Their skills are being built, of keeping their body flexible, which is a great thing. As you grow older, you want to be flexible and all muscled up. And that's really wonderful. And I'm so proud of you.
Thank
If there's
you.
anything I can ever do, you know where to find me, okay? And so,
Yes. Oh, I almost dropped my camera.
Oh, you. I'm glad you there. You okay? We hear you. We good. Mistakes. You just keep going through them. You wipe it up and keep going. Okay. You don't ever let a mistake stop you from doing what you want to do. Mistakes will make you do better because every mistake you make, and as you go forward making mistakes, you come out with a better plan and something different. Now we can't see you right now. I don't know if you're trying to hide or not, but come on back. Yeah, you are. Great. So, tell us a little bit about that play. It's entitled "How I Got Over." And when I say tell me, don't tell us all the secrets. Just tell us enough to entice us to want to be in the house when it's going on.
Let me tell you, yeah, I
Because we all
I'm
trying to get over now.
yes, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to tell a story. I always aim to tell a story every time I choreograph something. Um, I'm really tying it into women, the women behind the movement through dance. You know, the women behind the movement in Black history and
Hmm.
things like that.
Hmm.
Focusing on post slavery and focusing up to post slavery into the 1940s era, 1950s, 1960s. I don't want to go into the common areas that they
Hmm.
know
Hmm.
because people do that all the time. I want to do something that's kind of hasn't been seen before.
Right.
So
I agree.
um, I'm excited. And I'm
Hmm.
sorry for this background noise. Everybody in my family has decided to come downstairs now. So
It's okay. We hear you and we see you. Not a problem.
yeah, so basically what the showcase will be about, well, what we're trying to do in the showcase is tell a story, focusing on um, three or four prominent women in the Black community, and basing it off of that, also keeping true to ourselves and what we do with Soulful Movement.
Hmm.
We'll start off with the Negro spirituals, and then we'll in mid show we'll do the Ida B. Wells anti-lynching campaign,
Hmm.
focusing on that, and then the mid show will focus on the rise of gospel music with Mahalia Jackson and the Black church. And I'm telling y'all, y'all don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss
Woo-hoo.
that.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
gonna be
yeah.
exciting.
Oh yeah. I no doubt, and I hope the turnout is great for that. I'm pretty sure I'm getting. There are a lot of people that are interested already, and it's not
Hmm.
even March. We're still in what they quote unquote call Black History Month. Like I told you earlier, we're 41 days into our history, and we got 300 and some odd more days to go. It's not just the month of February.
Yeah, that's
Appreciate.
what exactly. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
why I always every time we've done Black History has been in
Mm-hmm.
March. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and I just feel like the month isn't long enough.
No, it's not.
But
Hey, it's the whole year. We want all 365 days.
I don't think it's
That's
ever a
what
wrong
I
time
do.
to celebrate.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't feel like
Yeah.
it's ever a wrong time to celebrate. So, it'll be somewhat like Black History, something you would see at a Black History concert, but on a scale of where we really want to focus on the women
Of the women.
behind the
Yeah.
movement too,
Yes.
so it can make
Yes.
sense because women kind of get overlooked a lot.
We do.
So
Especially the
we
single
will.
moms. Especially the single moms. So I hope all
Hmm.
of them are listening and come out because they want to write all this research and say kids can't thrive with single moms, and that's not true. I'm a witness, but it wasn't my intentions to be a single mom, but my husband died and I had two kids. I had a 3-year old and a 6-month old, and this way
Oh
back
wow.
there the dust. And I read an article in 1980, 1987, 88 that said that the gist of it is that it was saying that single moms fail in raising their kids. And I beg to differ. Right then, I rebuked that thing so quickly, and then I put my whole me into raising my girls, and
Hmm.
they're fine. I mean, we had, I'm not saying that I was a perfect mom. I'm just saying that I was there, and I'm still there for them. So that's all we have to do is be there, give them some hugs, loves, and kisses, and some construction, in their lives.
Absolutely.
Give them
Yeah.
something else to do. And so you do that for Soulful Movement. I know the parents so appreciate you for what you're doing with the children, and we appreciate you so much, and that we're going to have you on again next Saturday because you lost some of your time, and we want you to bring some
Yes.
of the players on next Saturday, and we'll see y'all again. So y'all heard it straight from this show that Phelan and her troop, Soulful Movement Dance Troupe, will be on next Saturday right here on Dr. T Time. And so we're out of time. Give us a final word, please.
Thank you guys so much for just all the support and everything that y'all shown us. Thank you,
Hmm.
Dr. Tony. I
You're
can't wait till
welcome.
next week because the dancers will be able to speak on it themselves. So you get to hear from them,
Hmm. Hmm.
what to expect. The concert, I'm excited about it. Can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Hmm.
And I'm just
Hmm.
so excited about what's to come. And you'll have to
Hmm.
tune in next week to hear about the rest of the
Please,
stuff. And I won't
please.
have any technical problems next week because I have
That's
everything set
great.
up.
Wonderful. Well, we look forward to seeing you and the kids. I call them kids. I call everybody kids under me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we look forward to seeing them and you next Saturday. And so we're going to close out with that. I want you to stay connected to us because I'm going to talk to you a little bit behind the stage, okay? So don't sign off just yet. We will be signed off, but I want to talk to you. So, do we have any commercials? Well, we have corporate prayer Saturday, 7 a.m. Dial into the prayer line at 605-313-5883. That's 605-313-5883 every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Let me tell you something about prayer. It won't hurt you. It's good for you. Okay? And so that's what we'll be doing next Saturday. And so we will check out right now. Thank you for joining us. I sure do appreciate you. And I love the work that you're doing. And as I've already said, I'm there for y'all. Okay? So just call me, text me, whatever you want to do to get in touch. And also, this show is aired at www.gmap1.com to watch. It's aired every Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All you need to do is just plug into www.gmap1.com to watch 7 p.m. tonight, Central Standard Time. So that's all of our time, and we'll see y'all next Saturday. Y'all have a happy Sabbath and give somebody a hug today. Show some love. If you need to call somebody and ask for forgiveness, do it. Text it. You can't